Okay, I believe we are live. Just woke up. Hope everyone's having an amazing day. Hello everyone, this is Devann Edwards, aka Devann the Connector, connecting you to the knowledge that will empower yourself. Now I'm going live on Facebook. I don't know if it's working. Is it working now? Okay, now it's working. So let me start again. Hello everyone, this is Devann Edwards, aka Devann the Connector, connecting you, yes, you, to the knowledge that will empower yourself. And I wanted to come live and just give little mindset development tips. I hope everyone's had an amazing week. It's a fantastic Friday, as they say. Did they say it? Thank God it's Friday. Or these thank someone it's Friday. That's what they do. I don't know. I'm thankful every day though, as you should be. But no judging, no judging. So 5 questions to ask yourself when a negative thought enters your mind. And I'm really big on mindset. I'm really big on brain health, cognitive health, and improving our consciousness, expanding our consciousness. Yeah, I feel it's so vital. So, and the first question that one could ask is it true? Like, you may have something that comes into your life and you be like, oh, this is crazy, but is it true? Is someone really orchestrating something that's bad in my life, or is it true? Or is this food that I love so much really hurting me inside? Is it true? You know? And when we consciously make the effort to become aware of our thoughts, like, that's when the shift happens. And because there's a huge difference between imagination and reality. Like, our imagination can take us to some places sometimes where it's so irrational, you know, but it's not actually the reality of the situation, you know. And often we're not thinking forwards, but we're actually remembering backwards. So we're not really in control of our thoughts. We're really just remembering an experience or a recycled experience that we associated with being negative. And so any future thought related to that past thought, or that past experience, is going to be taken as it is. And that's something to think about. Really ask yourself, is it true? Number 2 would be, are my thoughts giving me power, or is it taking it away? And that's a really important thing for me, because I'm all about holistic empowerment, connecting people to the knowledge that will empower yourself. So you want your present power, you want your future vision to become your present power. You want to take that power in that present moment, because in the moment is when your emotions are strong, and you can actually hold in that clarity that you need. And negative thoughts actually serve a purpose, but should only serve 5% of the purpose. And what do I mean by that? That would be acknowledging the thought as a problem, and 5% of your energy should go towards acknowledging the negative thought as a problem. Whereas 95% of that negative thought should be transmuted and directed towards the solution, where the power is. It should be directed towards gaining clarity on why this negative thought popped up in the first place, and finding a solution to combat that negative thought. Because our thoughts are it's a mental movement of the mind. So wherever your thoughts go, the energy and the attention flows and goes. And then that could potentially mess up your day, and you're wondering, oh, why is my day feeling this way? But it's something that you may have constructed within your consciousness without even realizing. You know what I mean? And number 3 is, how can I use this experience? I like this one. How can I use this experience to better my life? Like, if you're about bettering your life, put in the comments, I want better, I deserve better, I am attracting better in my life. That's a bit much, isn't it? But I'm not gonna. But anyways, yeah. How can I use this experience to better my life? And growth. We should know that growth is the goal, and transformation is the change that we allow to enter our life. So when we associate with the solutions from the previous question, we associate with the solutions to help rescind them or get remove those negative thoughts, those negative energies from our life. We realize that transformation is birthed from that. You know, when the phoenix rises from the ashes, that's literally that kind of process that's going to take place, because all is mind, all right? And it's important to protect your mental real estate. So the question is again, like, will you perpetuate the lesson or accept the hidden blessing? Because yeah, the lessons are good, but I mean, if it's a negative thought attached to it, you just get and it's gonna be a negative lesson that you keep that we keep attracting and keep attracting, and we haven't really learned the lesson. It's just a lesson that keeps appearing. Like, it's like, oh, you're stuck in year one or grade one or whatever grade it is, and you're just repeating the year. Like, it doesn't. It's not beneficial to not only our mind but our development as a whole, and the expansion that we internally desire. So yeah, ask yourself: will this thought perpetuate the lesson, or would you accept the hidden blessing? Because there's a blessing in every lesson, but the blessing is what will give us the power to move forward and to transform and to keep expanding. Okay, and number 4 is, what is a habit I could give up that would lead to more positivity in my life? So now we know positivity always prospers, but do we often have a system in place or a formula in place to even initiate the positivity in our life? Like, do you do a self-analysis of yourself every day or every week on what did I do, and what am I doing? Like, because I always say, focus on what you did and focus on what you're doing. Those are the only things that matters towards not only personal success but any like success, big or small, within your life, you know. And self-analysis is key. Like, especially you can do that within, let's say, if you're meditating or even if you're reading a book. Like, a thought might pop up like, oh yes, this could actually help. Or you may hear something. If you hear something that resonates with you, that you wanna like build upon within your own life, write that down and just reflect on it and be transformed by the renewing of your mind, you know. And number 5 is actually a follow-up from the number 4 question, and it says, am I avoiding something that needs addressing? Oh my days. Oh, am I avoiding something that needs addressing, Nick? Now, this is something that's happened with me as well. It's happened with everyone. So I remember one time when I was actually playing football a few years ago. I was like the top goal scorer for one of my football clubs, and I got an injury, but I kept deciding to play the match with the injury, you know, because I was like, my team needs me. And then I kept playing it, and my performance was poor. It was just poor. It was just not good. I was not as scoring as I should, and I kept walking around as if I was okay, but I was not okay. And I didn't address the problem. I needed to recover. I needed to rehabilitate, but I was denying the fact that it was happening, and I was denying the fact that, oh yeah, my team's gonna have to take a back seat because I'm not available, you know. And even with food and like our habits and whatnot, like, are you eating something just for comfort, or is it actually building you up? Is it what you feed in your cells, you know? Because like, oh, you may like that donut, you may like that muffin, or that I don't know what people eat. I don't eat that. I don't eat unhealthy like that, but so I don't remember anymore. Burgers, you know, chips, all these other things. Like, is it in moderation, or you just going crazy because, oh yeah, it's Friday night, you feel like it? Like, but what's your end goal? What's that growing that you're looking to get from the food? What nourishment are you looking to gain from this food? You know what I mean? So like, And also, when it comes to avoiding something that needs addressing, whether it be like emotional, physical, mental, financial, spiritual, it's very interesting because it's always linked to the illusion of fear, you know, and that's that fear, that false evidence appearing real, and the fear actually appears on a physical level, like it's right, like that fear is presented in that moment, but then sometimes that can actually be withheld and it can manifest as an anxiety. And anxiety is that long term fear, so to speak, of a future problem that is created in our mind. Is a scenarios that's created in our mind that holds us back energetically, and anxiety can convert into um, low energy in general, and it can really sift through every aspect of our life and cause turmoil. And we're wondering, oh, so what's happening? It's because the mental real estate, your mind, was infiltrated by sometimes our own demise and our associations within our internal and external environment. The stress manifesting, the pollution in the air, the poor diet, the lack of sleep, all of these things will contribute to even manifesting the anxiety. And you're wondering, oh, I'm just meant to be like this, but it's not. That's not okay. So that's something that needs addressing. So you have to ask yourself, am I avoiding this anxiety? Am I avoiding this fear that needs addressing? And how can I do that now? And then you send yourself on a quest to get the questions, you know, and then that question is the answer. So keep asking yourself that question and look for the solutions instead of staying stagnant, or otherwise you perpetuate the lesson, and that's not what you want as your end goal, is it? So just something to think about. But the thing is, I'm gonna leave you with another question. What if it goes right? What if that negative thought? What if that anxiety of that future problem? What if it's that fear of success? What if that fear of eating well? You know, some people actually have a fear of that. The fear of sacrificing something. What if that aspect of your life that is avoided becomes a prosperous positive for your future? What if? Entertain that thought, you know? Entertain the thoughts that will empower you to go forward. Entertain the thoughts that you want to attract. You want this abundant life. You want this you want better health. You want better healthcare. You want better this and that. You want better sleep. You want more energy. So why don't you entertain the thoughts of what that would look like for your life, you know? Entertain it, all right? Because we're entertained by stuff that's not serving us. So why don't we entertain ourselves with stuff that will serve us? So one tip actually I use it's a great thing. Mind movies. I say definitely check out Mind movies. They're a great source of like some visual affirmations that you can actually look at to really get an idea of what you want as well. I'll say affirmations in general, and only like associate on social media with stuff that you want to attract into your life, or stuff that make you feel good as well. You know, you need that balance, because we're in a world where it's just they're pumping out negative and people don't know how to handle that. So that stress is manifesting within every environment. So you want to be mindful of that and find ways to combat that. And if you would like to know more about any cognitive education, like literally type in below education. If you want to know anything more about a cognitive training system, or anything to do with building a better mind for yourself and a better mind for your future, definitely put in the comments below. And also let me know which question stood out to you the most, and which question you're going to use into your life, because I'm really interested in what will come from that. Last thing I will say is, after you get off this video, I'm going to put it in the comments as well, I'm going to put in the description, check out my holistic empowerment YouTube playlist, and you can find anything else that may may spark a change in you, or may something you want to share with someone else. And I definitely encourage you to stay empowered, okay? All right? And connect to the knowledge that will empower yourself, because the only way is up, okay? The only way is up. That's all I can say. So this is Devann Edwards, aka Devann the Connector, connecting you to the knowledge that will empower yourself. Have an amazing day. Talk soon, and just remember, the connection continues. Take care.